Welcome to the cradle of quarterbacks, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana, home to the Purdue Boilermakers, where the black and gold hoping to boil her up in this one. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Washington Huskies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Purdue's offense will get first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Gives it on the option. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
He leaves it with his back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Trying play action. Pucks it out of the air. Runs through the tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Boilermakers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Washington's offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual.
There he goes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Williams looking for a man. He's going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He did not make it a stonewall on third down.
That's a really nice job by this defense. Coming out, setting the tone. Great start, forcing a fourth down, forcing a decision already for this offense on the first drive. Really nice job coming out.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Boilermakers have pushed it inside the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Pushes toward the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
He worked his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going right and going deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. On the run, it's Coleman. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Williams will pass. quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and go, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Firing toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He gets a hand on it. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Makes the catch.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely
all out of space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Ross. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Leaves it with the back. Boom. Plows through the defense. Across the 25, he's got room. Look out on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Ross. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. To the air on second down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's McCoby. Past the 45. And he'll be brought down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Makes the grab. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got his man downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
First and goal, Purdue.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He's got it and still on his feet. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Trying to set the tone with the run. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those turning it on? And the defense stops him just short of the first down, maybe needing a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Williams will pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Into the house. Touchdown, Huskies. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
On the ground, it's McCoby. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Ross. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Using the quick game. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Fakes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw it. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Boilermaker! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Might as well stick with him. Crosses the 45. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Wide open space. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down. And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to back and leaves it. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll sneak it.
And, David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Finds his man down the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
And listen, if I have a playmaker, a running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Picks up the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll give it to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Making side adjustments here. They'll run play action. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Caught in the backfield. And Dotton. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington coming to the line with another first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Washington trying to convert this 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Not sure why they're not content to just take the W. Gets it out fast. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
runs out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. The sweet feet buy a little time. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.